He's back again for a one-time fight. Suo returns, facing off against Ryuga, in what was an awesome fight between two characters that really needed to clash. Hello everyone and welcome to Dueling with Downton. Today we're talking all things episode 8 of the Cardfight Vanguard Divinez Parallactic Clash. An episode that was a little bit more on the heavy side of things in terms of the emotional weight, so let's dive into it. Now firstly, I think the show did an amazing job in their approach to having Suo's character go about this conversation. He didn't approach the fight in a way to try and force his ideals onto Ryuga, but instead approached the conversation from a supportive friendship angle. Ryuga stated he wants to forget everything and chooses to believe in this illusion as is happier than the verity. But is it really happier? Ryuga has the option to go home, see his family, and rebuild those broken bonds and friendship. But the pain and sadness and the fear of losing them once more, thanks to his past experiences, this stops him from doing so. That's not happiness. If he really wanted to forget his memories, then why does he shadow his friend? It's those memories of his friendship and the bonds and the emotions that those memories hold with them in his heart. That's what keeps him here. That's what keeps him watching over the people he cares about. As a side note, I am a big Taro no Index fan, and my brain did imagine Kamijo Toma saying his catchphrase, "If fiction is your reality, then I'll break your illusion." This is only because Ryuga's voice actor does also voice Accelerator, and there's a lot of talk about magic, illusions, things being different. Anyway, that's a side note from my home brain, but let's move on. Now then, not all hope is lost for Ryuga, as when he returns to the verity, he can start from zero and have that supportive network around him. Suo, Makoto, Akina, and then the others can slowly but surely support him and make it so that he can have a better life in the verity, but eventually see his best friend again, or learn not to be chained by the desire to see him, and move forward for both of their sakes. There is always a way to move forward, and that is what Suo was trying to show Ryuga in this episode without being pushy or judgmental, and I think that was done very smartly and clearly. Suo was saying that yes, the verity is tough and unforgiving at times, but he will persevere as there are things and people that are precious to him in that world, that make that world worth living in. Suo has lived through the loss of his parents and closed off his emotions and feelings and his memories of them because they caused him pain. This is something that he deeply regrets because now he can't remember the things he wishes to do so. But like I said, at the time, that was his only source of comfort from the pain. And we've seen his character go from zero to where it is now. Suo is genuinely one of the best written characters within Vanguard. And it's all thanks to characters like Akina and Aikawa that have helped him move forward and find himself once again. We saw that little scene where he's looking at his career form and he states that he loves cooking, he loves drawing, alongside Vanguard as well. He wants to do all of these fun and amazing things, and this is just awesome and just fills you up with a genuine smile and delight seeing this character grow. But it's not just Suo that we see grow. I love seeing how the feathers on Black the Maya go from this pitch black to purple, and then they start transitioning into white, showcasing the unit's growth too. The new Mythics card looks awesome in terms of its design, and its effect is pretty great too. It's the following. At the beginning of the battle phase, until the end of the turn, this unit gets 5,000 power. Choose one of your rear guards and it gets boost. Until the end of the turn, if you use a divine skill of a grade 3 or greater unit with Black the Maya in its card name, this fight, your rear guard did not stand in the battle phase, cost Energy Blast 3 and stand all the units within this column. This allows for more attacks from this archetype, and also I love how it's also treated as a Cantor Sanctuary card unit, so it does play alongside Phantom Blagdemire, but not very well or well utilized. The explanation for how they got Suo back into the show was crazy as well. Michiru was like, hey, the writers, they sidelined me because I'm too powerful, but that's fine. If I give you some of my power, the little bit that remains, can you go do my job for me and help Akina out? And Suo was just like, yeah, sure, I want to help him. Now, of course, this was a one and done deal, allowing Suo to help Akina and his friends move forward, but also to help a friend out, because it was genuinely nice to see how Suo, even the variant version, saw the memories of the Parallactic version and saw the friendship that himself, Ryuga, and Kurumi had together. This little skit was funny, but it was also very sweet at the same time, because Ryuga character, he's lost everything. But in this new world, he still lost everything, but he's gained friendship in Kurumi to the point where he's comfortable sleeping in her storage, and he also had Suo to confide in as well. So yeah, all in all, I think Suo was the perfect opponent to take down Ryuga, and the way the show has done this storyline-wise, it's just perfect for both characters in their growth and development, and it just all round made me smile while watching. But this does mean that Kurumi is the last Phantom fighter standing. So what will we see from this lady as we move forward to the next episode? Let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments down below, and I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you have, hit like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, alligator, matane, goodbye.